Oh my God, it's been so long since I've done a podcast. Coronavirus kind of fucked up my YouTube career that I was going pretty fucking good at. So I'm doing my first podcast in like 4 months. Welcome to episode 14 of the Countertop Podcast. I brought a good buddy of mine from elementary, middle, high school, and beyond. Dylan DCON Conley.
What's up, man?
How's it going, buddy?
Fucking chilling, man.
All right, first of all, I got to ask, where the fuck are we starting with this podcast? Because we have a lot of fucking topics to discuss.
I mean, shit, we should probably just tell them, how we first met and go from there.
Okay, so I came to Knoxville High School in middle school. Or fucking...
elementary school?
It's been a long time since I've done a podcast, so I'm a little bit nervous.
It's all good.
I came to Knoxville Elementary School, Knoxville Schools in 3rd grade. I moved from Sheraton, came up there.
Yeah, fuck that place.
Yeah, fuck that place. And you also came in 3rd grade, so we were both fucking newbies.
I came from actually just down the road in Twin Cedars.
Yep, so...
Fuck that place, too.
I don't know much about Twin Cedars, but...
It's a small shithole. You don't need to.
I'm not going to miss it if I fucking just drive by.
You'd have to actually drive almost straight into Bussy just to get there.
Well, I don't want to do that either.
Yeah, fuck that place, like
Anyways,
I said.
We met in 3rd grade, been fucking friends.
Yeah.
Here and there ever since. And one thing I did kind of want to touch base on before we get into this whole big podcast. We were the newbies in all of fucking Knoxville school.
Right.
Remember you and your brother, which you better come for a fucking podcast sometime if you're watching, Brian. You guys came with fucking blazing fucking mohawks.
Right.
Both of you guys.
I remember that. It was fucking hilarious.
Looks like you guys just came straight from the barbershop into the school. That was it. Just fucking...
Actually, it was the night before. It was the night before. I thought that
was a fucking ballsy fucking move. First day of school, fucking big fucking mohawks. Everybody's gonna fucking know you first day of 3rd grade.
I didn't give a fuck.
I don't fucking blame you. I was fucking growing my fucking hair out fucking super long. Fucking back then. But anyways, I always remember you guys kind of got bullied quite a bit when you guys were in fucking... Like from 3rd grade that I remember, clear up through fucking high school.
Oh, yeah.
And I fucking hated it because I've known you guys forever and I don't fucking bully nobody.
Right.
Which, kids, I'm talking to you guys, don't bully people. It's
stupid.
It gets you nowhere in life. And all the people that did bully you, I'm guaranteeing you they are probably not doing
Reed's on meth, so.
Yeah. I'm not going to use actual names.
No.
Well, that's also a nickname, so whatever.
Right. I mean, that isn't technically his real name, so.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, yeah, the kids that were fucking bullying and fucking abusing
are
either
and shit, on drugs or raging alcoholics, so.
Well, be careful with the raging alcohol. I drink on every podcast. It's legal, though.
Right,
so,
right.
I'll drink to that.
Fuck yeah.
Anyways, yeah, they're fucking nothing now. I've ran a business since I was 14 years old. I've been running my dad's shop forever, which recently I am not working at anymore, so I have to release a vlog about that sometime soon, but whatever.
Huh.
Yeah, I just got a new job, but I'm never done fucking drugs in my fucking life.
Right.
But I also never fucking bullied either. So bullying leads to drugs, kids. Do not bully. That's the bottom line. Don't bully because you'll feel bad about yourself when you start doing drugs.
Right.
That's my public service
announcement. Or you're
announcement.
just going to get your ass whooped because someone's finally just going to say enough's enough and beat your ass.
Yeah, that was my public service announcement for this podcast. Anyways.
Anywho.
Let's talk about DCON for a little bit. First of all, I think that was a bullying thing that you got that nickname, first of all.
Actually, it was, but you know what? I just finally said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to roll with the flow.
I'm fucking DCON, motherfuckers.
Got a problem with me? Suck my nuts.
You know what? Fucking DCON, the fucking ant killing shit. Like,
dude, it's a rodent killer.
Or rodent killer. Yeah, I'm like, I'll fucking kill you bitches. That's all you got to say, fucking DCON. I thought it was fucking cool until I found out it was a fucking
Yeah.
Oh, the way
No,
you
it's
got
not
that
as-
fucking name. They were calling you that to make fun of you, which is fucking stupid.
Right.
I'm calling you it because I think it's a fucking badass name.
Right. I
It's
literally
poison.
over time I thought it was fucking hilarious. Like this is gonna sound really bad. Some of my coworkers where I work called me. One of them called me Dildo Baggins.
That's fucking funny as fuck.
Here's what I said. I said, no, my name is Dildo T Baggins because I'm as big as a dildo and I'm teabagging your wife.
Oh fuck yeah! Got him back with it.
Right.
Yeah. So let's continue wherever. Really, you want to start actually because you brought me a lot of fucking topics and we got a lot of shit to talk about.
Right. I mean, after like 25, I finally said, you know what, fuck it. I'm tired of living in Knoxville. So I
After
actually
20, are you 27 now?
I'm 26. No, I was 24 when I left. I was 24.
Oh. So,
I've been gone for 2 years.
well, you said after 25, but you left when you were 24.
Yeah, I was 24.
That makes no fucking sense.
After I turned.
Are you a little nervous because of the podcast?
No, it's the first one.
I get it. It's nervous,
so
but I did
it was
a few of them,
like-
but whatever.
Like it was right before Christmas that I left a couple years ago because I got sick and tired of this place. There was nothing going for me.
There's nothing going for anybody in Knoxville.
Right?
The only thing that brings Knoxville any money is the fucking Nationals.
And Hormel and Weiler. Like, for real.
You know what? I don't even want to get into the Weiler stuff right now. My mom watches all the podcasts. She'll understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, like, and 3M. 3M brings in a lot of money.
Right.
But other than that,
there's not really...
everything else in Knoxville is drugs and partying and
it was just something that...
And bullying.
And drama. Lots of drama.
Lots of drama, which is included with the bullying thing. That's going to be the main point of this podcast. Don't bully anybody, kids. I'm watching.
Fucking...
Countertop Podcast knows.
So, like, I was to the point where if I didn't leave, my ass was probably going to go to jail and catch an assault charge.
Yep.
So I moved over to my cousins that lived down in Wapello, and...
Where is Wapello from here? I've never been to Wapello. Maybe I have when I was a kid, but I don't remember.
Basically, the way that I take to Wapello is, take 92 to, heading towards the Oski.
Or just kind of turns off.
And then that turn off to 218 to Ottumwa.
Okay. Yeah, I know where you're at now.
take that all the way to Mount Pleasant and then turn out there. And
how long of a drive is it is all I'm concerned about.
Well, from where I live now in Burlington, to Knoxville, it was 2 hours and 15 minutes one way.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, I know.
You know what? I start falling asleep after a 20-minute drive.
No, that's why I just crank up the radio and...
That doesn't matter because usually what I'm cranking up usually puts me to sleep anyways. I listen to heavy metal, death metal music.
Right.
And that I could literally fall asleep to.
Right. I just listen to stuff like...
If I crank up country for a while, I'm going to start punching out my own windows.
Right. It's like how I am with mumble rap.
Oh, fuck. Dude, don't even get me started. I'll punch out somebody else's windows after I'm done punching out my windows if I listen to that shit.
Right.
But, yeah, so you brought me a bunch of topics. At some point, we're going to talk about some coronavirus stuff.
Yeah.
Why we haven't been doing podcasts in a long time. And I'm really excited to hear these because you promised me that I would laugh a bunch. And if I keep a straight face this whole time...
I will be shocked.
You owe me $100, I'm saying.
Oh, dude, I ain't got 100 on me. I got bills to pay. That car insurance.
If I laugh one time through your stories, then you have to shotgun a beer with me on the podcast.
Fuck yeah.
All right, perfect.
Be the first shotgun I ever do, so.
Really?
Really, like dead ass.
All right, I don't want to go with that bad. Anyways, we got a lot of... And this has been a big thing on the Countertop Podcast. I want to hear some of your fucking drunk stories because you were starting to tell me some earlier when you first got here, and they sounded fucking funny, and they weren't even finished yet. So
all right.
I'm going to lose this fucking bet 100% out of 10.
Okay, so the one I told you about before, and I'm going to tell y'all this story now. So this chick I was dating left me for someone else. Fuck that bitch.
Oh, we're starting out with that one. All right.
Okay.
I was gonna wait for that one because that.
No, this is a completely different one.
Oh, this is gonna be the first one. Perfect.
Yeah. That's happened to me a few times. Anywho, yeah, crazy bitches. But so I was pissed off, and I was living with someone else at the time, and I was hanging out with the wrong crew. And
Not
they
doing
said
drugs though.
no,
No drugs, kids.
just a lot of alcohol.
Well, that's not a problem.
Once you hear how much I drank, you'll understand. So, you already lost the bet, man.
Whatever. You don't have a shotgun, I guess. Whatever.
Fucking. So he said, okay, fuck it. We're going to set you up on a blind date. So we drive all the way to fucking Newton to to hang out with these people. And one of them was someone like I spoke to before. And I said, hey, let's go to fucking Perkins, get something to eat.
That's how it always ends up. You either end up at IHOP, Perkins, or Denny's. It's always how
Right?
drug stories end up. Always.
No, but this is how it started. So you know this is going to be fucked.
Yep. Okay.
So,
Let's hear it.
so we get there, and this chick doesn't even act like I fucking exist. So I'm even more pissed because I paid for her fucking meal. I should have said, bitch, pay for your own shit. So,
And pay for mine while you're at it.
right? So we get to the person that I'm staying with. I'll just say my ex-roommate. My
Okay.
ex-roommate's date's house. And so I'm in the truck. I'm ready to fucking go. I'm pissed off. And his date's mom, who is a fucking looker, comes out and says, you know what? Fuck this bitch. She has the hots for someone who doesn't want her. Come inside, drink, have a good time. So I went inside, and they had a bottle of that cherry whiskey shit.
I have some strawberry whiskey over there. It's empty,
nice.
but it's an empty bottle. But
Yeah.
that shit was so fucking good. It's
Oh,
have you ever
man.
heard of Bird Dog?
Oh, I love Bird Dog.
That strawberry one.
Oh, dude, it's my favorite. Like,
Dude,
for real.
me and one of my best friends, me and her just went back to back.
Shots.
Just back to back. We drank the whole. Well, it was only like half full, but we fucking finished it, and it was
Right,
fuck,
that
you
is-
that shit you do not need a chaser for.
No, you don't.
Kids, don't listen to this part.
Right? Don't listen unless you're of drinking age.
Yeah, 21 and over only.
Right. But anywho, so I said, you know what? Fuck it. I popped the top off, drank a quarter bottle of it myself. And at this time, I had hair longer than yours. I mean, my hair was probably down to here at the time.
Yeah.
And the mom looks at me and says, you know, your hair's kind of long.
Was this before or after you left Knoxville?
This was before I left Knoxville. I was
Okay.
probably about 20 years old when this happened.
20.
Yeah.
You just said of drinking age. You were
Hey,
21
you know
when
what?
This happened.
Like I said, I was hanging with the wrong crew.
It's a come to Jesus moment.
I definitely was. So the lady's like, your hair's kind of long. I was like, yeah, I know. And she's like, I'm a hairdresser. I'll cut it for you. And I was like, screw it.
Mohawk.
They gave me the high and tight.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sitting there getting my hair cut, and her son, the mom's son, comes in with some of the good stuff, if you know what I mean. And I said, you know what? I've had a bad day. Screw it. Let's do this. So we're all hanging out and doing that. And next thing you know, I shit you not, to this day, I got a haircut and a lap dance at the same time.
Oh fuck yeah.
I was
That's
just like,
badass.
I was just
I'll
like,
take a fist bump for that one. Hell yeah.
I was just like, damn, this just made my day a whole lot better. So after the haircut's done, I'm starting to make out with this chick. I think I'm about to get lucky. And my fucking ex-roommate says, hey, dude, I got to pick up one of my buddies from work. I was like,
You gotta go.
yeah. I was
Fucking
like,
ends it.
So I wait until we get in the truck. I say, you're the biggest cock-blocking son of a bitch I've ever met. So we get to where his friend worked, and we stop at the gas station, and I say these words that I still kind of regret to this day. I want to get so drunk, I don't want to remember what happened.
Well, at least you still remember. It was probably a fucking good time.
Well, let's just say it's because they told me what happened.
That's always wonderful to hear about all that shit.
Straight up, that night, in total, 3/4 bottle of Jose, half a bottle of bootleg Kentucky Moonshine,
Jesus.
3/4 bottle of that that quarter bottle of cherry whiskey, sour apple pucker, and zombie Bacardi, and finished with a 6-pack.
That sounds like a fucking
But like I was
hell of a fucking party that you did by yourself.
So I saved one of the beers because I was like, hey, I want to go fucking mudding. Let's do this. So we're in one of them Chevy Colorados, and I end up with nothing but a pair of boxers, some shoes, and a smile hanging off the side of a truck going mudding.
Smile.
And I finish the beer, and I see something stirring around in the grass on the side of the road. And a deer pops up. I literally, I don't know how I do it to this day. I chucked it, knocked the deer straight out with the beer bottle.
What?
Dead ass.
You can't even fucking do that with a bullet, let alone a fucking beer can.
It was a beer bottle.
Bottle, whatever.
I mean, I straight knocked this thing as hard as I could. My friends stopped the truck immediately. Look at the deer. Look at me. Then look at the deer again and say, I don't think you could do that again if you tried.
Fuck no.
I said, I don't think I could either.
Fuck no.
I think
that's probably the coolest fucking thing I've ever heard on this podcast. I swear. I swear.
And that was just...
You're like, that's not even my coolest night.
Actually, that probably was my coolest night.
That's probably, I swear to God, that's probably the coolest thing I've ever fucking heard. Somebody knocking out a deer with a beer bottle. That is
Pissed drunk on moonshine and tequila.
That is the coolest fucking thing I've ever heard.
And then, like, another one that I did, this was actually a few years ago when I was still living in Knoxville. And me and a couple of my buddies, we were partying at Dingus after... like during the races and like right after.
A couple years ago, you said?
Yeah. We got fucking hammered. They got me all fucked up on Fireball. Fireball? I shit you.
I cannot drink Fireball anymore. I'll tell you why after.
Like, I can drink a fifth of Fireball straight out the bottle, no fucks given.
Oh, I can't anymore.
But they got me so fucked up. I ended up on the stripper pole at Dingus.
I've been up there before, too.
Fucking... So the Big Sean song "I Don't Fuck With You" came on, and this was
fuck with you. Yeah,
but yeah,
this was not mumble rap, right?
Right, and this was right after me and one of my exes broke up. So I was like, I got on top of there and shouted at the top of my lungs, "This song's for my ex-girlfriend." Everybody, everybody in the crowd just started dying laughing, and then the best part about that night, I woke up with $40 in my back pocket.
Fuck yeah, dude!
Like I was just I was just like, holy shit! How did that happen? I call up my buddy Clint, and I was just like, what the fuck did I do that night?
You were on the stripper pole. You were getting it down, son.
I'm just like, I must have been doing something right, because normally my fat ass can't dance. I guess I can pole dance.
So I'll say it's not that fucked up of a story, but I used to run a DJ company.
Right.
My old school DJ. I used to fucking DJ music and fucking do whatnot, whatever. My very, very first DJ gig I ever had. It was in Melrose.
Yeah.
Very first one I ever did.
Titty bar.
No, it was at a regular bar. It was actually like a bar and grill. So like we had to move fucking tables and shit, which was a fucking pain in the ass.
Right. Sounds like a kick in the dick.
It sucked. I didn't have to move all the tables. They did that. The employees did that. I didn't have to do that shit. I just had to set up all my stuff and do it. But when I was DJing, all my tab was fucking free. Like I could drink as much as I wanted to as I was doing my job. And I still got paid at the end of the night too. So they paid me and I was the cheapest DJ in Southern Iowa. So I don't do it anymore. So don't ask me. $300 is all I was doing.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
$300 for 4 hours. You want longer? You're gonna have to pay more. But
he might take alternative payments on the side.
I would have back in the day, but not anymore. Not anymore.
Right.
Not anymore.
Got to be faithful to your woman.
Yep. But so very first night, $300, free fucking bar tab. I was actually 21. I was 20. First time I did it was like 20 when I was in. It was like December. It was like,
right. So it was like right near your birthday.
Yeah,
so
my birthday's in February.
So the bartender's like, I don't give a fuck.
They didn't know.
Nice.
They didn't know.
Nice.
So yeah. So I was getting really into Fireball, and I ended up doing 14 shots of Fireball.
Nice.
And well, okay. So I did 13, and my bar tab was free. I had a sober driver, Jordan Caney, which he's supposed to be on this podcast sometime also, and he won't be because he's a fucking pussy ass motherfucker. But
call out, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm gonna call out a lot of people on this podcast. Anyways, so I had 13, and then we were at the end of the night. We were packing up all my equipment, packing it up all in the van, getting ready to go. And right after we got everything packed up, and I said, "All right, so we're all good and everything," and I was paid and everything was good, and I just wanted to make sure everything was good and everything if they had a good time. And I was like, "Hey, can I get one more Fireball shot for the road?" And they said, "Yeah, of course." Poured me one more. Everybody was already gone. Place was closed. I was the last one in there.
Right.
And they gave me the last one. Took it, and I was like, "All right, I'll see you guys later."
And you puked.
Walked out the door. Instant fucking right next to my fucking DJ van.
Oh,
fucking
no.
Everywhere. But I got it down and everything. And then fucking I got in the fucking van. And I was like, "Caney, pull over real quick." And he pulled over. I didn't throw up. I fucking shotgunned a beer real quick, and I was like, "All right, let's go to a party." Like, I was like, fuck, man, 14 shots of Fireball.
Shit.
And I every once in a while, I'll still drink Fireball if it's like mixed with Dr. Pepper. Another one.
I heard that was good, but I never tried it.
It's the fucking best thing ever.
Really?
A really good customer that I've had for years, Jen Ruth. I want you to be on this podcast as well. She, every once in a while, like, as a tip, she would, instead of, like, giving me money as a tip, she would bring me a bottle of Dr. Pepper and a fucking shooter of Fireball.
Nice.
I'd pour a little bit of the Dr. Pepper out, pour the Fireball in there. Fucking, it's probably one of the fucking best drinks ever.
I'll have to give that a shot on Saturday.
It's so good. Seriously.
Because
I'm not joking.
My mom has a whole handle of Fireball that I left there. Because
a little bit of, more Dr. Pepper than Fireball, but it's something you can just kind of sip if you want to drink a soda. It's fucking really good. But that's pretty much the only time I ever do it. Like, nowadays, like Amanda, she'll order shots of Fireball, or somebody will order shots of Fireball for all of us, and I'm just like, "Amanda, you know I can't do this." I'm just like, "You have to do it for me." She's like, "Okay."
Just say I need a shot of Crown instead.
Crown Apple is my go-to.
Crown
Apple is the shit.
Crown Peach is fucking bomb, though.
Crown Apple or Jaeger bombs.
Ooh.
That's my go-to.
See, I don't drink... I have an unholy trinity. Jaeger, Jack Daniels, and tequila. Tequila for that one reason we've already spoke about.
Why? It gave you your fucking best night ever.
Yeah, but tequila also makes my clothes fall off, and no one needs to see that.
Apparently.
But Jack Daniels... Like, Jack Daniels and Jaeger makes me mean as fuck.
I was going to say that one night I was trying to get you to do a Jaeger bomb with me. You're like, "Nope, I don't want to fucking beat you up later."
No, like, the reason why I don't drink Jaeger is because last time I drank Jaeger, someone was, like, arguing with a really good friend of mine that's a woman. And
that's something you don't fucking do.
And
like, if you can argue, but, like, don't get, like,
and I was
violent
drinking
as you
Jaeger,
argue.
And he slapped this girl. I literally...
That's a no-no.
I grabbed this dude by the scruff of his neck and by his belt loop and chucked him out a fucking window.
I have a story about... I wasn't involved with, but, like, when I was, like, a kid.
Yeah.
Before I was even born, maybe. I don't even know. Something my dad did to somebody.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and you know my fucking dad. He's a fucking hard ass.
Right? That is one dude that I wouldn't even fuck with, and I've...
Well, nowadays you probably can because he's old now.
Well, even... hey... Just because they're old doesn't mean they ain't got experience.
Well, I'll give my dad a few beers. He'll fuck anybody up. He doesn't give a fuck.
Right.
Nothing. But
hey, could you hand me one of those?
Yeah. So, what my dad did a long time ago, they just got the floor, my mom and him, just got the floors redone in the house.
Yeah.
No, I was born because me, my mom, and my brother, we were in California at the time.
Oh.
And so, the kids aren't around. My dad's got time to do shit in the fucking house. Got the floors all fucking redone and everything.
Right.
And so my dad's sitting around the table drinking with his buddies. And this guy is chewing, and he fucking, instead of grabbing a can to spit in or whatever.
Oh, no, he spit on the floor.
Yep.
Oh, he got his ass stomped, I guarantee it.
So, this guy, my dad said, well, you're fucking drunk, I get it, but don't fucking do that shit to these fucking floors are brand new, don't fucking do that shit. Fucking, so that 20 minutes go by. I don't fucking know. 20 minutes go by, a fucking guy does it again. My dad fucking grabs him, throws him to the fucking ground, fucking cleans it up with his fucking face.
Yeah.
And fucking they get into a scuffle or whatever in the fucking kitchen. Dad does the same fucking thing. Tosses him out the fucking door of his fucking house.
Nice.
Closes the fucking door. Don't fucking spit on somebody's fucking floor that you're invited to fucking hang out with. But I could ask my dad who exactly that was, but I'm not sure.
Don't name names.
I might have been a little bit off on that story because I wasn't there, but from what I've heard, that's pretty fucking accurate.
But after I chucked this guy out the window, I jumped out the window and commenced to beating the fuck out of this dude. Because, listen, kids, there's two things. Don't bully people and never hit women.
Yep, that's the two fucking golden rules. Everybody says the golden rule is be treated how you, or treat people how you want to be treated, but that's not true. Don't bully people, which is treat people how you want to be treated, but
and never put your hands on a woman.
Because I treat people better than I want to be treated.
Right.
So that's where I stand. And then also don't hit women.
Because that's bad.
Even if that's bad.
And if you're over 18, we might just beat your ass for it.
Yeah, exactly. If you're over 18. It depends. It could hold up in court if they're like close to fucking 18.
If they're close to 18, but then you could also get the chance of assaulting a minor, which
depending on how close you are also to 18.
Oh, I mean, we're in our 20s, dude. We're getting assault with a minor.
Anyways, yeah, so you whoop the fucking guy. You're probably one person I would not fuck with at a bar. Well, especially because I don't fuck with people anyways, but I wouldn't, like, if some scuffle were to fucking happen, I'm not going to fucking win, probably. Even though I've had professional MMA training, I'm not going to fucking win.
Well, that's one thing. I'm unpredictable. I mean, someone might be trying to throw a jab in my face. I'll just grab them, fucking headbutt them, break their fucking nose. I mean,
I didn't learn that in MMA class. So...
I mean, yeah, you might want to throw them jabs, but how you going to do that when your nose is broken and then I'm going for breaking your ribs?
Yeah, exactly. Just so you know, that's not going to happen between us. That's why he's on the podcast.
We've been friends since elementary school. I've got no beef with this dude whatsoever.
Well, that's good, man. Because there's a lot of people in fucking high school that I still have beef with that I just don't care to admit.
Right.
A lot of them were just fucked up douchebags.
Right? Like 90% of the jocks and...
Yep. Pretty much.
I just say, you know what?
If they watch this podcast, I'm sorry, but it's fucking true. That's how you were in high school. It's not how you are now, maybe.
Right. I mean, some of them I know for a fact are not going to name names.
Yep.
But, just learn from your mistakes. I mean, I definitely learned from mine because I was probably about this close to going to jail.
I've been there.
Now, I'm shocking, very shocking. I am I do not have any criminal record whatsoever.
Yeah, knock on wood. I don't have wood on this table, but
well, technically, I mean, this is kind of particle board, so...
Whatever, knock on it. Yeah, fucking there you
go. I mean, this is all particle boards, which is just pressed saw wood, so...
Well, you're good. So, we'll continue on the drunk stories. There was one thing I forgot to mention that I meant to mention earlier. When we were in elementary school, it took me until, like, halfway through 4th grade, maybe 5th grade, to... realize this, but me and you and your fucking brother that's supposed to be on this podcast, that we had a lot in common because we
grew up with exotic animals.
We are the only ones in all of fucking Knoxville School District and probably Sheraton School District that own bears.
Right.
And nobody ever fucking believes that. When nobody believes that somebody owns a bear unless they see it.
Right.
But like, yeah, I got a bear at home. Okay.
I mean, I've got pictures on Snapchat
Trying to fucking be cool for the fucking kid. No, I got one at fucking home.
Right. I fed that fucker donuts.
Yeah, when I was in fucking 5th grade, this is my fucking scar from it. I got fucking bit by my fucking bear.
Ooh.
When I was in between 4th and 5th grade. That fucking happened. It permanently fucked my finger up. But it fucking happened. Nobody fucking believes it. I got bit by a bear and I'm fucking...
I mean, I believed it the whole entire time because I almost lost this finger to the bear.
Yeah. See, fucking shit fucking happens. But we were the only ones that had fucking exotic animals.
Crazy animals.
Yeah. Fucking... Yeah, everybody has a dog and a cat. Fucking whatever.
But
like,
you know what? You can't say that... No one can say they've had a fucking monkey.
Well... I didn't have a monkey. I wanted to after I found out you had one.
Oh, no. They are the meanest things you ever could get.
I want to tame one.
They're tough to tame, let me tell you.
I'm gonna have somebody else tame it before I get it.
Actually, that's actually the worst thing you can do. Because they won't get
tame to that person.
Yeah. They will not get used to you.
I've had animals. I understand. I'm the only one that's had fucking cougars.
Right. But we had lynx, bobcats.
Whatever, man.
Bet, motherfucker.
But seriously, we were the only ones, and nobody ever fucking believed us.
Right.
I didn't get... You know what I got told when I was in high school? I never got bullied like as much as you and Brian and everybody did. I never really got bullied, but I always got told that like people were like scared of me because I was a little bit more quiet. I wasn't shy. I was just quiet. I didn't give a fuck about anybody else. And so I didn't really talk to anybody that much. Like I talked to people like I would talk to if they talked to me first.
Right.
But like once I like started hanging out with people in high school, they told me like you don't fuck with the quiet ones because they'll fucking and everybody thought,
and people,
you know what? I was never in a fucking fight in my life before. I was like, why? Am I that fucking? Yeah, you're fucking intimidating. I was like, cool, that's awesome. I'm gonna fucking run with that now.
Well, I mean, people thought I was a pushover because I was loud as fuck until I finally started fighting. I said, enough's enough. Let's go, motherfucker.
Yeah, fucking. I never had to actually fucking defend myself like that because everybody was fucking scared of me for some fucked up reason. I don't know why.
Well, I mean...
I'm the least scary person you could ever meet.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but that's what
people told me when I was in high school, but maybe I probably shouldn't believe them because they're all drug addicts now. Don't do drugs, kids.
Right? That shit'll mess you up.
Anyways, nope, I said what I had to say. Continue on with the drunk stories because that was one big thing. And then it'll make me think of something that I'm going to tell you.
Okay. So this one actually ended really bad.
Are we going to the one you're telling me? Are we saving the
I actually wasn't drunk whenever that happened. I was sober whenever that
Yeah, but that's still
happened.
worthy of being... Let's save that one for the ender. As a not drunk story, but it's still fucked up. Let's save that one for the ender.
Right.
Okay, perfect.
All right. So this one, I was living with the same people that when I had the tequila moment.
The tequila and the quarter of this and the quarter of that and the 3/4 of that and the half of that.
So I had a thing for this chick. She was originally from Cali. Beautiful chick.
That's where my girlfriend's from. Amanda. They all know
her.
her.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
that's cool.
She was lived there 15 years.
I don't speak to the other person anymore. They kind of just blew me off.
Well, fuck them.
Right. But
unless
anywho,
they watch this podcast, but whatever.
If they do, well, fuck you. No fucks to give.
That's fine. That's what the Countertop Podcast is all about.
Right. So I've been trying to get with this chick for months. And my roommate at the time decides to invite her over and drink. Well, another guy who now is a drug addict, shocker, Knoxville.
Yep.
Anywho, well, he brought in some of his friends, and one of them was like trying to like flirt with this chick, and I was getting pissed. I told this dude, I will outdrink you.
Bet, motherfucker.
And this guy was drinking beer. I was drinking rum.
I've done that to somebody else. Now I got my story. All right, perfect.
I ain't finished yet.
No, we're good. I'll remember that. I'll keep that up here.
So I finished like a whole bottle of Captain Morgan on my own. And he still thinks he's doing good. I tell my roommate, "You got any other liquor?" And he's like, "I got some Jesse James bourbon." I was like, "Bring it."
That shit's fucking strong.
So my ass, not knowing this shit's strong as fuck, I popped the top off with. I used to have a switchblade, so I popped the fucking top off with a switchblade and chugged a quarter of it straight from the bottle.
That's rough. That's rough.
From what I was told, something happened, like someone.
So I'm getting the impression that you black out a lot.
Not as much as I used to.
Okay.
Not as much as I used to. Like when I used to drink an excessive amount, yeah, I used to black out. But now
I don't black out that often.
But like those were the 2 times. Well, there was 3 times that I blacked out.
Well, maybe there was 4. Well, now that I think about it, there might be like 5 or 6. Maybe
There was 3 times I blacked out. But after that, I learned my limits. So
that's good.
Because I ain't trying to kill myself. So
that's why I don't drink that much liquor anymore. I drink a few, maybe if I go to the bar, but I don't drink very much.
Irish car bombs.
Fuck off. Were you there that night?
No, you were telling me about it at the bar when you wanted me to do a Jaeger bomb with you.
You ended up doing an Irish car bomb with me, didn't you?
Yeah, I ended up doing an Irish car bomb
so
with
the girl
you.
that was sitting next to you, the one that DJs at fucking Bottoms Up,
it's
it's Kim's daughter.
Yeah, she's... Ugh.
Yeah, I know that. But
Anywho,
she was trying to beat my record one night.
Oh, shit.
And she was 2 off. I learned about her trying to beat my record when she was on like 10.
Oh, shit.
And she got to 12, and I was like, all right, fuck, I might be losing my fucking record tonight. Nope, she quit on 13. And I was like, whew, my record's still there. Good. And they all know it, but they took it off the fucking whiteboard, which pisses me off.
They took it off the fucking whiteboard?
Yes, because I went there. I've been there like 3 times since then, and it does no longer say DRTV has the record of Irish car bombs. It no longer says that anymore. They fucking erased it, which pisses me the fuck off.
Dude, that is like a...
I mean, that's the only reason I'm mad about it is because...
That's probably one of your best alcoholic.
Well, my YouTube channel was being promoted, which is cool, DRTV.
Right.
But the reason I don't think it's ever been beaten is because nobody is dumb enough to do it. But that girl...
I might volunteer a tribute to that.
I don't think you'll be able to do it.
You don't know me.
I don't think you'll be able to do it.
You're talking to someone who can drink a 5th of Fireball straight, just chugging it.
I don't think you can do it.
We'll see one of these days.
I'm not doing it with you because I already have the record. I ain't doing any fucking more Irish car bombs. I do maybe one every like 6 months.
Right.
After that night, after that, we went to our sober driver. I said, I was fucking so fucked up.
I bet.
We had like 6 people in a 4-passenger vehicle.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and I was laying on top of people in the back seat, and I was paying the fucking driver. And I said, drive through McDonald's. It was like fucking 2-something in the fucking morning. I ordered 30 McDoubles, 10 large orders of fries, and that was it.
Oh my God.
They were so fucking pissed. But I paid for it. Whatever. Fucking put it on fucking whatever. I was so fucked up. And then I was, I remember I was sitting over there on like the floor.
Yeah.
And I fucking got up, walked to the fucking bathroom.
And up chucked.
And my buddy Donovan, which he's supposed to do a podcast with me too.
Come on, people.
No shit.
I mean,
everybody says they're going to do it and they fucking never.
And then I'm the one who actually has the balls to show up.
Fuck yeah. He was like, hey, yell Ralph while you're doing that. So I fucking Ralph. And I fucking Oh, it
That
was
reminds
fucking,
me
it was
of-
bad news. But like that was probably the absolute worst fucking hangover I've ever fucking had in my entire fucking life.
You know what's funny with that moonshine and tequila?
But I still have the fucking record, and it has yet to be beaten.
That moonshine and tequila, next day didn't have a hangover.
I don't believe that.
I'm 100% real with you.
I do not believe that.
Because the very next day, I ended up getting with this chick who almost ended up being my baby mama.
Did she take your hangover away?
I mean, after
like-
2 hours later.
Honestly, that might be the only thing women are good at is taking the hangovers away. By Zach rules.
Hey, I know some women who can cook like a motherfucker, though.
My old lady, she's fucking good at cooking. I'm telling you. Anyways, I rudely interrupted your story. I forgot what it was about.
Shit, now I forgot. God damn it.
Well, I had to mention the fucking Irish car bomb thing because you said something about it, and I.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Jaeger.
Oh yeah, about your being mean on Jaeger.
And then Jack Daniels. Reason why I don't drink Jack Daniels is because last time I drank Jack, one of my ex-roommate's friends, the one I said ended up becoming a drug addict, he was talking some mad shit. And I was getting pissed. And I said, you know what, motherfucker? If you got a problem with me, we'll go outside, put the gloves on, and we'll fucking deal with this right now.
I got gloves.
Little did I know, this guy went through boxing training
Of course.
and had a steel plate in his head.
Oh, so that you're fucked all around then.
So, at first I was doing all right, you know. I was a lot smaller than what I was now. I was probably about 190 at the time. And I was keeping my defenses up. And then I got him on the ground, but I had to get up because I ran out of air. So he's starting to get up. I ran up and 100% punched right down, right where his steel plate was. And he's like, steel plate, bud. Fucked up my hand. And he's like, steel plate,
Was
bud.
it with gloves?
It was like grappling gloves, but it...
Oh, so it was like the fucking normal MMA gloves. It
Like-
wasn't the fucking full-on boxing gloves.
No, it wasn't full-on boxing
That
gloves.
shit don't hurt that bad. With
Well, it
boxing
is
gloves.
whenever the padding's almost all gone.
No, I'm talking about with boxing gloves. It don't hurt that bad.
No, but we were using like
The MMA
light
gloves. Yep.
grappling gloves, and I punched down as hard as I could, fucked up my knuckle, and he's like, steel plate, bud, and I was like, oh, fuck. I couldn't even get fuck out. He
Fucked you up. Fucked your world up.
Yeah, I have a broken tooth back here because of it.
But
So I don't drink Jack Daniels no more for that reason.
I am completely proud of my fucking mother because she was one hell of a fucking alcoholic.
Right.
And she probably won't be mad at me for saying that. We talked about it on because that was my last podcast was with my mom. She used to get pretty mean on drinks and everything.
right,
She is
right.
July 8th because it's a leap year. She last year quit drinking on July 9th. But
Awesome.
Because this year was a leap year, her year anniversary was July 8th. So she is over a year sober. So,
Well, if she watches this, congratulations. I'm proud of you.
yeah, she watches every single podcast.
Well, that's awesome.
She's probably the only one that's watched everyone all the way through,
I've watched...
including her own that she was.
I mean, I've watched quite a few of them, so... but I haven't gotten through all of them yet. So
some of them you can just skip past.
I'm going to have to definitely check out your ones on Spotify.
Yeah, subscribe to the Spotify ones.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do that later on.
So about Jaeger, that's where I don't draw the line with Jaeger. Like I've had a lot of fucked up stories drinking Jaeger.
Let's hear them.
Well,
I mean, I've showed some of mine. Let's hear some of yours.
They're not like super fucked up. Like I don't get violent and start fighting people. I've never been mean on alcohol.
Like those three are, well, those two are the main ones that I get mean on. So I realized,
And
stay
then
away
to kill
from
you
them.
is just because you're turning into a fucking crazy person.
Turn.
A crazy, sexy person.
Oh my.
But like Jaeger is probably my. It's not my liquor of choice. I don't know how to. Me and Jaeger will go way back. Me and if you watch my very first podcast, me and my friend Shay, we do.
I watched that.
Yeah, we do a big long thing on Jaeger. Jaeger is it goes back with us. That was like the first.
Right.
Because I didn't start when I very first started drinking. I didn't start drinking beer. I didn't like the taste of beer.
Right. I mean, to this day,
And
like, I don't really like beer, but beer's cheap and fucking it's.
you don't have to get fucking wasted so quick on it.
Which reminds me, I have been trashed on beer once.
It's probably the funnest drunk ever.
Well,
I
this
think.
one wasn't because I was doing road construction when this happened. And, like, I used to bury and install fiber optic cable lines.
Yeah.
And one night, I had a shit ton. Probably, I'd say not. It wasn't a 24 pack, but I probably had like 16 natty ices.
Natty Ices will fuck your world up.
I found that out the hard way, and then my friend came up with some.
Natty Ices probably give you the worst fucking hangover.
It does,
but they taste like really smooth and really good.
That's why
until you realize they're fucking 8% alcohol.
Right.
When you're on your like 7th one, you're like, oh fuck, these are 8%. Fuck my life tomorrow, I guess.
But then one of my friends came up with some of the good stuff, and I took some of that, and I ran to the bathroom, and my nickname that night was Buick, because the whole night I was going, I mean,
I've done that before.
It was so bad. Like, I spent 3 hours hugging the toilet.
Everybody that drinks and watches this podcast knows exactly where you're at right now.
Exactly. I woke up the next day with the worst hangover. Thank God they had hot breakfast. Shout out to that hotel, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Dude, fucking...
American Inn.
Oh, I have a fucking problem with them, too. I fucking don't like them. I have a fucking... that was not even a drunk story. That's just a fucked up story, because they were... Me, my mom, and my grandma... This is going to be a short story.
All right.
My mom and my grandma, we went to Minnesota when she visited. She visited in October. And we went to... Minnesota because we were wanting to go see the Northern Lights.
Really?
That was
I didn't think they had Northern Lights up in.
They do, but we didn't know how far north you have to go in Minnesota.
Oh.
So we went to Minnesota and but like it was getting pretty fucking late. It was almost midnight, and we have to find a hotel, and we didn't end up seeing them. Had to go find a hotel, and I was looking up hotels in the area, and American Inn came across the thing, and we had my mom's dogs with us.
Yeah.
And they were expecting me. I had called them ahead of time.
Yeah.
And I knocked on the door.
Yeah.
And there was like a party of like 6 in the lobby.
Yeah.
They were all getting drunk and fucked up and everything.
Yeah.
There was no receptionist behind the desk.
Oh, shit.
So I walked in, and one of these people came over and like, hey, do you need something? And I was like, yeah, I was just wondering if I could get a room here. And then the receptionist comes out from behind the fucking counter and is like, what do you need?
They were rude?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
And I was like, I was just wondering if I can get a fucking room
right
at your guys' 3-star hotel.
Right.
And also, do you allow pets? No, we don't allow pets in this hotel. Who gave you this reference? And I was like, Jesus Christ, really? And like, these drunk people were actually being kind of nice. Like, they were saying like, hey, what do you need? They were being actually really nice.
They were being the nice guys, and then the reception comes
yeah,
up
the
and starts
receptionist
being
came
a
out
bitch.
the receptionist came out of the back room and was like, what do you need?
Right.
What the fuck do you think I'm here for at fucking almost 1 o'clock in the fucking morning? What the fuck do you think I'm here for?
Right.
I'm here to fucking say hello? No, I'm here to get a fucking room. What the what kind of fucking stupid question is that if you work at a fucking hotel?
Right.
Anyway, so the next day I fucking called, and I was like, can I speak to a manager? Well, I can direct you to a manager if you need it. It was the same fucking girl that was.
Oh, no.
No, she wasn't the manager, but the girl I talked to the very next morning.
Yeah.
Well, I can direct you to a manager, I guess. And I was like, yes, please, would you?
Right.
Talk to the manager. She's like, and what she was like in a different state.
Yeah, disappointed but not surprised.
So I was talking to her, and I explained this whole fucking ordeal. Yep. And she said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll get your address and I will send you a
full refund.
No, I didn't even pay nothing. I will send you a prepaid debit card for a 2-night stay at a hotel in Minnesota. Doesn't have to be the exact one you went to, but you get a 2-night stay for 3 people. Because I know exactly what receptionist you're talking about, but we're low on help, so I can't fire her. And I was like, well, I think you might have to have a talk with her, because that is no way to treat somebody
Right.
that I would
Even if
happily give money to. I never received that fucking card.
What?
And I haven't got an email. I haven't got this or
How
that.
long ago was this?
That was fucking back in October.
Oh,
when my fucking grandma came and visited.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we might have went in like the very beginning. She stayed for like 16 days or 14 days or something like that.
Yeah.
So it was like beginning
Like
of
a
November,
couple weeks.
end of October, beginning of November, somewhere in there.
Right.
But like, what the fuck? I never got a fucking letter. I never got an email. I never got a fucking pigeon sent to me. I never got fucking... Oh, my neighbor's mowing. That's going to be frustrating.
Oh, fuck the neighbors.
No, I'm just saying don't fuck my podcast is what I'm saying.
Right.
Anyway, so that's my whole fucking story with American Inn. Go fuck... I will never, ever fucking do an American Inn ever again. So fuck them.
Okay. I mean, I can respect that.
And I hope they're fucking watching. They probably aren't. But
Yeah.
I hope they fucking see this someday and realize how fucked up that was.
Right.
To offer me something
And then
and never come through.
Right.
And after I was treated like shit before I even walked in the fucking lobby.
Right.
I didn't even I was
that felt good.
I was saying that like from across the room, like the double doors opened.
Yeah.
And she's like, "What do you need?"
Like,
and I didn't even
bitch, what do you think I need?
I didn't even fucking walk 2 more steps in the fucking lobby, and there's like 40 feet between us. And I was like, when I got back in the van with my mom and grandma, I just fucking lost it. I was just like, that was the worst fucking thing ever. And I just fucking, yeah. So fuck that place.
Okay, fair enough.
Unsubscribe to American Inn if you guys are subscribed.
Well, yeah, I ain't going there again. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, that was fucking the worst fucking thing. Anyways.
All right. So
continue with your hot breakfast.
So I was so happy that they served a hot breakfast that night. I mean that morning, because I was so badly hungover. I honestly didn't think that like if I had to work that day, I would have been fucked.
Yeah.
Straight up. But It ended up raining, so we ended up not getting to work.
Lucky you.
No shit.
Wow.
Well, that's most of my crazy drunk stories, but I've got a ton of fucked up stories.
So back to my relationship with Jaeger, and I'm sure you heard this on the other podcast, but that was all I was drinking when I very first started drinking, when I was 21, totally.
Yeah, sure.
They don't really sell them that often anymore because they cost way too fucking much.
Right.
But like the liter bottles, that are
Right,
like this fucking
right.
tall, I drank almost one whole of those to myself.
Fuck, man.
While playing, and that's what I was playing. That was like when I very first started fucking drinking too. And I was like playing beer pong, but I was doing it with Jaeger, and everybody else was using.
Dude, I'm
beers.
terrible at beer pong.
I love beer pong, but like that's what I was fucking drinking. It was my friend's birthday party.
Oh shit.
And I was pre-gaming all fucking night long, and I passed out before the whole fucking party even got there.
Oh,
I missed the
shit.
whole, and apparently that was the biggest party we had in that place that we were partying,
Oh no.
and I was not there for any of it. So, but I fell asleep right before you get to the party. Like, you have to walk up these stairs. I fell asleep a little bit.
Surprised
in
no
front
one
of the
marked
stairs.
on your fucking face.
My friend wouldn't let them. But
Good idea.
I lost my shoe.
Oh no.
People had to step over me, and like people were like taking pictures and shit with me. Nobody marked on me. But like,
That's probably a good idea because you probably
like-
would have wrecked some shit.
no, not really. I probably fucking deserved it if that happened. But like, no, I don't have that bottle anymore. But like, fuck, that was like, but I don't drink Jaeger straight anymore that often. But like, it's like a love-hate relationship with us. Like,
Right.
Me and Jaeger love each other, but like sometimes we fucking hate each other. That night we fucking hated each other.
Right.
But other times I fucking love Jaeger bombs. Like last weekend I bought I think like 20 Jaeger bombs for the whole bar.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my fucking bar tab didn't think so.
Well, yeah, your bar tab ain't gonna like it, but everyone else probably did.
Yeah, everybody else loved it, but
Yeah, I still
my
would.
bank account fucking hated it.
Oh shit, man.
Anyways, I'm thinking, let's move past the drunk stories. We were talking about some other stuff. What were your other topics that you wanted to discuss?
Biggest mistakes we've ever made in our lives.
Oh, fuck. Well, you go first.
Well, first big one was getting engaged. Biggest mistake I ever fucking made.
Oh, yeah, we're saving that for the end of the drunk stories. So let's hear that fucking story.
So, I dated this girl for a little while. She was from Melcher. Fuck that place.
I'm sure my mother would agree. Her party bus fucking definitely agrees.
But, so everything was doing great. I mean, I proposed to this girl. And shortly after, like, I was making plans for the wedding. I already had a best man set up. And afterwards, I find out she left, like, she cheated on me with this guy. So I was like, hey, I think we should take a break. And then she just straight up ends it. I was like, I know you probably don't think of me as, like super emotional, but I went straight emotional breakdown that night.
Everybody has their emotionals, and I've had my fucking fair share.
But
believe me.
I went straight up emotional breakdown. And, like, after I found out that he cheated, I had a chick over with me who was almost my baby mama. That'll be the next story.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's a scary thought, a little me running around.
Oh, no shit. That's what I was thinking. That's why I was saying that. I was like, oh, fuck.
But, anywho, so I was like, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to fucking rip his head off. And this chick's like, you know what? The bitch ain't here. He's not coming yet. You know, if I fuck you, will you just calm down? I was like, fuck it, let's do this. So I ended up getting some ass before I ended up killing this dude. And this was before I found, like, completely got the proof. So I was like, be honest with me. Did this happen? He's like, no, man, I couldn't do that to you. And I was like, I'm going to trust you. But if I find out this happened,
I'm going to whoop the fuck out of you.
Oh, I'm going to tear you apart. And about a few weeks later, I finally got the proof I needed. Not only did
Let's hear it.
Not only did I get picture proof, but my ex actually had the balls to actually tell me.
Oh, wow.
So I have him come up to the house again. And this is...
Hey, man, let's hang out.
I was like, hey, I need to talk to you. Come here. And I'd say again, did you mess around with my fiance? And he's like, no. I was like, I got proof you're fucking lying. Boom! His nose went from straight to fucking... I mean, right then and there, berserker rage blackout. I threw, from what my friends told me, because I had one friend, 6 foot, 300 pound big dude. I mean, this dude was a scrapper. Then I had my other buddy, 5'10", probably about 250, former MMA fighter. And then my best friend, Charlie, she is 6'1", lanky chick, but
A scrapping motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Trust me. Like, whenever I was in the military, like, I thought she wasn't much, but she could go toe-to-toe with me. Like, in a sparring match.
Fucking women can do that, too, sometimes. And it's
right? And I was just like...
It throws you off.
Right? And I was just like, holy crap, when that happened. But I threw this dude down and started beating the brakes out of him. I straight up broke half his fucking ribs, flipped him over, and dislocated his shoulder. And at that time, that's when they rushed me, and because I had this dude in neck breaker, I was about to finish him, and it took my best friend. Finish him.
Mortal Kombat style.
I mean, so my friend Charlie put her hand on my shoulder and said, "Don't do this. He isn't worth the prison time." That's what stopped me. Because she knows I will never put my hands on a woman. And I somehow came out of it, and I got off of him. And so he's like, I'm going to call the cops. This dude has warrants for his arrest, by the way. Dumb fuck.
Call the fucking cops, you dumb fuck.
So, and like you, I'm a blade connoisseur. I had a broadsword. I pulled it out and aimed it towards his neck and say, you call the fucking cops, they won't find your goddamn body. He takes off out of my house, and I'm just about to run after him, and then my two guy friends grab me because they know I'm about to kill him. But the best part about this, my friend Charlie bolts out of the house and starts beating his fucking ass. So, Charlie, if you are watching this or end up watching this, thank you for stopping me from going to prison.
Is she the one that just subscribed?
No. That's a different friend of mine.
Well, make her subscribe, then she will watch this.
Oh, I will have her subscribe. Trust
yeah.
me. She will get a kick out of your guys' stuff, by the way.
Sweet.
But
thanks, Charlie. Fuck yeah. Rock on, bro.
Rock on.
Exactly.
But fucking after that happened, a few months later come around, and the one who was almost my baby mama said, "Hey, I'm pregnant." I was like, okay.
Yeah, you told me about this story. This story is fucking so crazy.
You told me that you were on birth control. How is this kid mine? So I blocked her for a while. But then I was like, I feel bad. What if this kid's mine? So I unblocked her, and we started talking again. And like she was like 6 months in. And I ended up in AT, Fort Polk, Louisiana, a.k.a. the devil's asshole. Never go there. Never go there again. It was 115 degrees with 100% humidity. Our commander had us in full battle rattle out there. I collapsed from heat exhaustion and almost get snake bit by a water moccasin.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So I spent my 23rd birthday in a military hospital getting saline pumped in my system.
Sounds lovely.
Right? So fucking after that, we get done. We finally get our phones back, and I get a picture of the ultrasound. I'm just like, thank God it hasn't been born yet. And I was just like, I showed some of my friends. I was like, and they were like, oh my God, they kind of looks like you. I was like, because like there was a couple other potential people, but I stood up because I was afraid, if this kid's mine, this kid is going to know who its dad is. Like
that's what you call a whore, ladies and gentlemen.
No shit. But
sorry for whoever's watching, but that's what you call a whore, ladies and gentlemen.
So I was there the day that baby was born. Like I was there. I took full responsibility. I even changed that baby's first diaper.
Jesus. And
it still has the first name that I gave that kid. Because I told her, you know what? I mean, it's a good name. And
she ended up getting a fucking DNA test, and you're
yeah, like, I paid. I straight up paid over.
How did that conversation go? Like, can we get a DNA test?
No, I said I want a DNA test because I want to be sure that this kid is mine before I start.
Did that go like kind of well, like the conversation, or did it turn into an argument?
at first it turned into an argument because she
That's how I've always
wanted
expected
to
it to
get
always go.
those cheap ass ones at Walmart
Yeah.
that don't work for shit.
No.
So I went up. You know that show Maury, right?
Did you fucking really go?
No. I went through the same company that does their DNA tests.
Oh, I was gonna say.
No, I didn't
Did
take
you
that
fucking
bitch
go
off
on-
Maury. I did
you
not
fucking
take.
should have. That would
No.
be so fucking badass.
Nah, I didn't want the extra drama.
I know, I get that part, but like, you know, they fucking pay you to be on Dr. Phil.
Yeah,
Did you know that?
It ain't worth the alcohol that I'd have to consume afterwards.
I'm just saying. Fuck,
But-
man, that would have been so cool.
I thought about it, but I was like, this person, like, I don't want them to be humiliated
Yeah.
because,
Like you guys just split the money that you get paid to go on the show.
no, I mean, I have too good of a heart. That is my biggest weakness, is I have a heart.
Me too.
So I paid that company over $400 to get the best one you can
Jesus.
get.
Jesus.
Hey, $400 for a DNA test is better than $150,000 in child support.
Yeah, I guess that's fucking very true.
So we get the DNA test done, and about a week later, I get it back and it says that I am not the father. I straight up I
Something
did
like
I did the straightest, whitest happy dance you'd ever seen in my life. I was like,
Were you,
woohoo,
were you,
woohoo.
were you kicking the legs up like, yeah.
Like I did that and then did the Johnny Bravo.
And you did this?
and then kind of
do
hit
it?
the dab a little.
Did you do the knee thing?
No.
Everybody does.
No, but I told her, this child is not mine. Do not ever speak to me again. And I showed her the result.
Bye, bitch.
Like, I don't fuck with you.
There you go.
So, like, I was just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Because that kid looked exactly like me.
Well, she must have fucked a different redhead.
No, I mean, like, at the time, had the same facial.
All babies look the same when they're born.
Not all of them. But it also had my eyes.
She must have fucked your twin clone.
No, I know who the real daddy is. He's in prison.
Well, good for him.
I mean, he's a fucking idiot anyway, so.
He's already in debt, and then child support's gonna come get you when you get out, buddy.
Oh no, I mean, I found out later on that they're with a good dude who's treating her well. So I mean, props to the dude. At
well,
least
yeah, good for him, but
she shouldn't have fucked me over like that.
she shouldn't have fucked you over. But baby daddy's gonna have a lot of fucking shit to pay when he gets out of prison.
He ain't getting out of prison.
Well, he's gonna have a lot of shit to pay while he's in prison then.
No, like she refuses to do child support with that dude because that's how bad that dude was.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Well, that's
Like let's put it this way.
You know what? Moral of the story is, just like we said in the very beginning of this podcast, do not do drugs, kids, because it puts you in bad places.
Exactly. And always, and I will say it to this day, unless you're putting a ring on it, wrap it before you tap it.
Exactly.
I will drink straight to that.
So, the last topic, coronavirus. Conspiracies.
Yes.
You said you have...
There's
a
a
lot.
couple of them that I know about.
Okay, so I want to hear these in detail before we wrap this all up.
So personally, I think it was a biological attack from China. I mean,
Going right to it, huh?
straight up. Because a while
Give me your
back...
facts, because conspiracies have to have facts.
Well, a while back ago, there was a professor from Yale, not from Yale, Harvard, who went with some foreign exchange students to China to work on some stuff that was supposed to be for a disease.
Some stuff and some things.
Well, they said for a biological disease.
Yep.
And turns out that those foreign exchange students were Chinese military.
Says who?
Stated the facts from that professor.
Why were they... I thought they were... Oh.
Yeah. Now you see where I'm getting.
I get it.
But so I'm just like, this is got to be an attack from China. Not just from the U.S. Even though the U.S. has the highest cases, it's gone all around the world. I mean, fucking Italy took a major hit from it.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, they did. And so did China.
Right.
China had the worst.
Actually, no. America right now
had. I said had.
True, but here's the thing. A few months after it happened, it was all cleared out.
And then Italy had, I think, like 15 or 18,000. And then now America's fucking skyrocketing.
Right in the hundreds of thousands.
Yep.
And I'm just like...
There's like thousands just in Iowa.
Right? My mom just told me today that I can't remember the exact number, but there was over 700 new cases today.
Yeah, my mom keeps up on all that shit too, and I'm just like, you know why? Because it takes a week to get your fucking test results back.
Right? Like, so, I got tested twice from where I worked at because...
I haven't got tested at all.
Because where I work, like, part of my job is I'm a mail runner as well.
So you interact with a lot of people.
I go from the plant in Mount Pleasant to the plant in West Liberty. And West Liberty had a shit ton of cases.
You're going back and forth.
Yeah, so I got tested.
Do you have to wear a mask where you're at?
I do. I mean... Sometimes, because...
I mean, like, is it mandatory?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
But
I know exactly where you're coming from.
Exactly. But, like, so I had to... First time I got tested in West Liberty, obviously negative, thank fuck. So...
So how do they test, exactly?
Well, there's two ways that they test. They do a blood sample and a nasal swab. So they
do blood sample?
Yeah,
it's not even a fucking blood illness.
Well, they do it because they can prove that you've had it before. Like, I know it's some weird shit. Anywho, but they also do a nasal swab, so they take this long ass.
I know that. I've seen that in videos and stuff.
Oh, it fucking sucks.
The fucking blood sample, it's not even a fucking blood illness. It's a respiratory illness.
It's stupid. And I was like, I don't want to fucking do this blood test, but, you know, my job is forcing me to do it. So, I mean, because I make decent money. I am not going to lose my job just because I didn't want to take a fucking blood test.
That's fucking stupid.
I know. I thought it was ridiculous, too.
I mean, the only time I fucking do blood tests and whatnot is if it's STD related, which I haven't done.
Knock on wood.
Particle wood.
Particle board, I mean, same shit.
Or when I'm giving blood, which I do for a noble cause. Not anymore. Haven't done it for years. But I got my gallon grad, so I did enough in high school to make up for a lot.
See, I didn't get to do it a lot in high school. Hashtag dad's kind of a prick, but, you know.
I got my gallon grad. I was able to get scholarships and shit because of that, but I didn't go to college.
I thought about going.
And I'm a fucking loser doing podcasts and shit here now. But
I'm thinking about going back to school myself.
Oh,
I
just nailed a really good job, so I'm
I mean, I like the job that I'm at, but you know, I feel like I could do better than just being Paul Blart. You know,
you'll do better. It always comes around.
That's why I'm trying to get a job in corrections.
That'd be badass. You can beat up prisoners and shit. That'd be sweet.
And shoot, it's really good paying too. The one I'm looking at starts off at $19.88 an hour.
That's fucking awesome.
Right? I'd be fucking baller, shot caller.
I don't fuck with you. Speaking of which, I forgot to mention earlier, which has nothing to do with anything, but happy birthday yesterday.
Thank you, man.
My girlfriend's birthday was the day before yours.
I know. I was like, hey, can we do it either Thursday or Tuesday? And you were like, it's my old lady's birthday Tuesday. And I was
Wednesday.
like, it was like, mine's tomorrow, motherfucker. Surprise.
Yep. So
be like, surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, fucking Dexter. Oh, I fucking know Dexter.
But I can do all sorts of different fucking voices. Like, there's this...
We'll finish off with your voices, because I want to hear those, because I got to call somebody else out on the fucking voices.
Okay, but another one,
Yeah.
This is one me and my brother actually were in a conversation about. There's a possibility that high-ranking elites in social classes, super rich motherfuckers, paid China to make this disease. And...
Like Bill Gates?
I
can name famous names. I just don't want to name...
Well, I'm not gonna name famous names, but there's a lot of very rich motherfuckers who paid to have this made.
I'll proudly say it, Bill Gates, because...
Well, I almost guarantee that motherfucker did.
Yeah, he's one of the richest people in America.
But... And they don't ever get it, so I think there is a cure out there, but they're withholding it.
Oh,
you
know what? Oh, I don't want my podcast to get deleted off YouTube, or else I'd show you a video. I'll show you it after the podcast.
I'm down with that. And, his sources were very credible. Like he got them off of magazines and certain, very credible sources online. And he was explaining that, there's no way that Wuhan, the base of where it supposedly happened.
Please tell me you're not in the conspiracy that it came from a bat.
No.
Okay.
Fuck no.
It did not come from a bat.
No, it didn't come from no fucking bat. They can suck my nuts if they think I'm gonna believe that horse shit. But no. Wuhan had it bad.
Yeah.
But within a couple of months, it was completely cleared. Gone. You can't tell me that millions of people who caught it could get it done for...
Snapped away.
Yeah. They have an
like
antidote.
A fucking Harry Potter's sitting right there. Fucking
Dobby, Dobby. Just gone.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I'm on the fence about it. I believe it's a horrible fucking sickness to get. It's fucking terrible to get.
One of my relatives actually caught it.
But at the same time, I don't think it's as bad as
what people are putting
as
it
the
out to
media. Media is the fucking big one. It's not people like
I saw
me, you, and I fucking
I saw
if it was that fucking bad, then why the fuck is my neighbor mowing when it's dark outside?
Right? Tell that motherfucker he can suck my nuts too.
He's a good guy.
Well, quit fucking mowing in the middle of the night, you jackass.
Don't mow in the middle of a podcast. Just fucking figure it out. Figure it out. Anyways, fucking
starting going Canadian there, eh?
You ever seen the show Letterkenny?
Yes.
That's where it came from.
I have a friend of mine who's Canadian, so I've been picking up on their...
So, there's no fucking way that if it was this big of a pandemic that they would keep allowing bars and these places to be open. I think there's 72 or 80 cases in Sheraton.
Really?
That's what the fucking media is saying. Yes. But how many people I fucking shook hands with and fucking drank with and everything.
Right.
Fucking if Sheraton's pretty fucking small. Population of 5,000.
Right. And compared to Burlington, where I live, that's nothing.
Yeah. And there's 80 cases. Odds are, with even just 5,000 people, there's 80 cases. They've been in contact with somebody I fucking hung out with at the bar.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's a pretty fucking easy number. But I don't have it.
Right.
I don't feel any fucking sicker. I'm a smoker. I should fucking have
COVID
right fucking now.
I mean, I'm really bad. I'm a smoker and I have an enlarged heart. So fucking
yeah.
If
you should be fucked.
I'd be straight fucked.
And you work around a lot more than I fucking
Oh yeah. I work around a ton of people every day.
Yeah.
And my ass still
except
hasn't
for this
caught
week,
it.
except for this week because it's your birthday week. So
Whoop whoop.
whoop whoop. But yeah, this shit's fucked with how the fucking pandemic and shit's fucking panning out.
Right.
I think it's fucking.
I think it's ridiculous on exactly how much is. It's been proven. Like I've seen, like doctor reports that they have been adding common flu numbers with the coronavirus.
You were saying a meme earlier that just kind of reminded me of
Yeah,
something.
there's
Okay,
a
yeah,
meme, like this guy walks into an Amish community and was talking to him, and they were like, how do you guys know you're safe from the coronavirus? And he's like, because we don't have TV. I mean, it's...
Okay, so, that's fucking hilarious. There's this one that I seen. I don't fucking remember what it was. It was somebody that was, it's a really fucked up one, too. I can't remember exactly what it says.
Oh, trust me. When it comes to memes, I've got the most fucked you got.
Oh, I'll show you some shit here in a little bit.
Oh, trust me.
Like, it was somebody was fucking died because I got shot.
Yeah.
And is everything okay? No, I just got shot. Are you dying of COVID? No, I just got shot. Are you sure it's not the COVID? He's got the COVID. Like, it was fucking funny.
There was another one that was just like that. And it was like, you pushed your husband.
Oh, we're coughing on this podcast because we got COVID.
Fucking Rona.
No, it's because we're smokers. Duh.
Right. Smokers cough. Fucking dumbasses. But anywho, it was like, you pushed your husband off of a 10-story building. He died of natural causes because of gravity. Coronavirus it is.
Yeah. So, any more conspiracies out there?
Not that I've gotten into yet. But I've heard a few of them, but they just seem too off, you know?
Yeah, some of them are just kind of just dumb.
Like, where's your sources, motherfucker?
Yeah, I like to hear factual stuff. And I'm sure my mom would love to have a conversation with you about some of where you're coming at, because she has her own fucking conspiracies that she came up with herself.
I'd love to hear that.
One of these times you probably will, because we're going to have a big fucking podcast one of these times. My dream with the podcast and everything, I'm moving on from coronavirus.
That's fine with me. We'll finish off with some funny shit.
Coronavirus.
Suck a dick.
Oh, yeah. There you go. He said it for me.
Just like ISIS. Fuck Corona.
I know I only have, like, my countertop, and I only have my 4 microphones, which it's going to be really fucking hard. But I'm at episode 14 right now. So what I want to do sometime, which is going to be fucking hard, it's going to be so fucking hard to come up with a date for everybody to do it. But everybody I've had as a guest,
come on over.
I want one big podcast with every fucking
dude,
guest
that'd be fucking sick.
I
would literally take vacation to do that.
You know, I would have the most legendary podcast of all fucking time.
We would all just die laughing, probably.
Dude, I would have the fucking greatest podcast that anybody's ever fucking made ever.
Right? I mean, because like some of your podcasts, you've had all 4 microphones ready to fucking roll.
I know. And the Spotify part of it, there's more people in here. Usually.
Oh, shit.
So, like, I've had all 4 microphones rolling, but when the Spotify comes on, there's like 7 of us in here. So,
well, here's one of the voices I'm just going to go with. We all can just cuddle up now and just cut up on the mic.
Let me call this person out. Zach Young, which he was on his first podcast. He was with Isaac Hogan, and that is my most viewed podcast to this day.
Yeah.
The one about the dark web.
Yes.
That one.
I loved that one, by the way.
So did everybody else, apparently. So, that one. And then we did a celebration episode of the most viewed 2 podcasts. I had Isaac's cousin and Zach's brother-in-law,
Yeah.
Don Gibson. He was my second most viewed podcast.
Oh,
so I had
nice.
all 3 of them, and that was just a fucking crazy episode.
Oh my God.
So I had all 3 of them. So check out the podcast called Celebrating the Most Viewed is what it's called.
Yeah, I'll have to check it up on Spotify.
That fucking episode was insane. It was just a bunch of random shit, and like none of us could fucking talk because we're all talking over each other. But it was so much fun to fucking film. It was the fucking best.
Oh,
one.
I bet.
It was so much fucking fun. But Zach, on that episode, on the Celebrating the Most Viewed episode,
Yeah.
he was doing his fucking impressions.
Oh shit.
And I'm calling him out right now because I want a fucking impression off.
Between me and him.
Yeah, and I want to see who can do better. I'm about to hear yours for the first time right now. So,
Well,
let's hear it.
you heard a little bit of the one I just did. Well, I can also do Herbert the Pervert. Y'all come over. I got some popsicles up in my attic.
Herbert's the best.
Right.
He's one of my favorite characters on Family Guy.
But I can also do Cleveland Brown. Now, 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 now.
Zach, you got some competition, motherfucker. You better be watching up until the end of this podcast because, motherfucker, you got some competition.
But I also can do Quagmire. Giggity. All right. And then there was this one, like...
So, are all of them based around Family
No,
Guy?
I can do, like, a heavy metal voice. I can kind of do an Australian accent,
I'm a
too.
heavy metal vocalist, so
I know.
So I want to see that one.
So this actually goes into a story, actually.
Maybe,
a small story.
Maybe scoot back from the mic when you do the heavy
Yeah,
metal
that
voice.
might... Yeah. So...
You're going to blow the fucking viewers' eardrums out. You might blow my eardrums out, too.
So, I was, this was back when I was doing roofing, and, someone kept on prank calling me. So after I got off work, I told one of my, brothers, my youngest brother, he was, like, very young. He hadn't even hit puberty yet. So I told him, on cue, do a blood-curdling scream. And I told my other brother, well, he's kind of like a stepbrother, to grab the chainsaw without the chain. And they called me back. And I said,
Listen here, you little punk.
Oh my
I'm a
God.
satanic priest. Fuck with me again and I'll make you my next sacrifice.
on cue. Chainsaw ripped, brother did a blood-curdling scream.
Oh my God. Do that again.
I'm coming for your fucking souls because I'm a motherfucking ginger bitch.
Oh my God, that was fucking incredible.
Dude,
That was fucking insane.
Dude, I've been
that
doing
was-
it since I was 14.
That was fucking incredible.
Like,
I'm going to have you come do some vocals with me because...
Dude, I'm down.
I'm starting up a band here pretty soon again, and I want that on my fucking... That was...
Dude,
or
I'm
fucking,
down.
you're going to have to fucking teach me to do it or something because that was fucking incredible.
I mean, I can't do a lot of high pitch because the highest I can go is...
Yeah!
Well, that's all right, but
But my best
That-
is my low pitch.
that was fucking awesome. That got my fucking heart racing. That was so cool. That was cool. All right, so after that, I want to hear some other ones.
I found out that day that it was my ex-girlfriend's cousin, and they pissed themselves that night.
Well, good for them.
But anywho, I can kind of do me an Australian accent. I was down in the boonies hunting me some fucking boomers when a big old salty came around and tried to chomp my fucking arm off.
That's badass too. Zach, you got some competition coming up. So right now I'm gonna do what I do on every other show, every podcast show. I don't know what the fuck. It's a podcast, whatever. Everybody that ever comes on the podcast gets.
That's so going on my truck.
Everybody gets their own fucking sticker. Do with it what you want.
Dude, it's going straight on my truck.
You've seen them on the fucking table as you've been here. on the
Right,
computer.
right.
So, do with it what you want. Everybody gets one of those. And now we're going to cut to the Spotify segment of it, where there's no video footage. Everybody knows this that watches all the way through this podcast. If you want to hear the rest of this podcast, go subscribe to Or go follow. I don't know if subscribe. Whatever. Go follow.
Subscribe, follow.
Whatever. It's all the fucking same thing.
Right.
Go follow my Spotify. The link will be in the description of this podcast. Go follow, and you'll be able to hear what me and DCON have left to say.
Oh,
DCON?
and you're going to fucking love this.
Now, this is gonna be the extra uncensored version of the Spotify. So,
Oh, my.
oh my. So, go ahead, say bye to all the people.
Later, motherfuckers.
Rock on.
Can you do the demon voice one more time for me, please?
Rock on, you fucking crazy son of a bitches.
No, the other one that you did to me earlier.
I'm a satanic priest, and I'll cut out your fucking heart.
Oh my god, that's so fucking amazing. All right, everybody, I will see you. Well, I'm not really sure, but I'm going to start doing podcasts again very soon because of Dylan wanting to get in contact with me. So,
Oh, fuck yeah. Bring your other buddy up here, and we'll have a fucking heyday.
do Australian real quick.
Oh, fucking hell, mate. I'll come over
bring
here.
the other buddy over here, and we're going to have a heyday. Man.
We'll have a fuck ourselves a fucking rip snorter.
All right, everybody, take it easy. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe to Countertop Podcast. Everybody, welcome to the Spotify-only version of the Countertop Podcast. If you guys have been listening to the end of the YouTube